Okay, the number one graphing tip as we go through this is really being able to see and understand, be able to find the corners of each square and see if the line intersects there. These corners, and if the line intersects on the corners, makes the graph really easy to read. These are key spots on the graph. All right, so let's go through this real quick, right? Any graph paper like this, you see vertical and horizontal lines intersecting and they're forming squares. This is graph paper. We all know this. All right, well, when I talk about the intersection of corners, I'm talking about these places right here where the horizontal and the vertical lines intersect. And again, I'm only circling 3 of them here, but there's many of them on every graph paper. This is the place when I say the corners of the squares, right? This is where you want to look for the line to intersect at these places that are at the corners of the squares, of which there are many of opportunities throughout every graph paper. So real quick, here's a line. All right, let's take a look at where it's not intersecting on the corners. Okay, let's start with that. There it's intersecting just with the vertical line. Only one of the lines is being intersected there, one of those blue lines there of the graph. Here, it's intersecting one of the horizontal lines. Remember, it's not at the corner yet. It's close, but it's not on the corner. Even here, it's intersecting a vertical line, but not both. It's not on the corner. So these are not the places we want to be looking when we're trying to figure out our slope. Well, let's see. Let's look at where the line is intersecting with the corners of the square. And we see, oh, there's one right here. Right? And then if we just travel up that line, past those green arrows, we see the next one is right up there. And so this is what you want to be able to do, is really zero in on where the line is crossing the corners of the squares. And if you can do this, everything falls from this. This is where you can start finding your slope, making your staircases, and calculating what slope actually is. All right, so use this graphing tip. It will help you immensely on graphing these type of situations and finding slope.